Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dawn and this is Dawn Does Keto.
And Mike.
And Mike is here too. This channel is all about my personal journey on the ketogenic diet.
Not mine,
No.
just hers.
It's all about my accountability on the ketogenic diet. As you can tell by the title today, I'm finally unboxing my Creami that I got for my birthday. And I want to unbox this from beginning to end so that you can see what it's like to get one of these, open it, and try to use it for the first time.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. There's nothing more exciting than watching somebody else open their gift. I can't wait. Do we have popcorn?
No, you can't eat popcorn. That's not keto.
I'm keto flexible.
Whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And so I have literally not opened this or looked at it at all since I received it.
Ooh, words. Print. Ah, instructions. Looky there. The instruction packet that everybody gets with everything.
We're going to need that.
How exciting. Cardboard.
Are you literally going to list every single thing?
You said you wanted everyone to see, so I figured I'd give them a play-by-play. And now she's got her hand on the plastic containers and she sets them down on the table. Next she reaches over to the lid and it says Ninja.
Now you know why this is just my channel.
Oh, it's our channel. And you guys love me. I found out. I got all the inside scoop. By the way, don't mind the Browns jersey. They stink. But anyway.
Today's Sunday, if you can't tell.
Let me hold that for you, man.
Do you want to open up the quick start guide? Comes with like a little quick start guide. So
plug it in, eat. Wow, that's quick.
Over the last couple weeks, I've been asking everyone in like the keto community their tips and tricks for making keto chow ice cream, because that is clearly what we're going to be doing.
Right.
I'm going to take a little bit from different people as far as how I want to do this, because some people just do water and keto chow, and then you have people who put a sweetener in, you have some people who put a thickener in, some people put egg in, some people do heavy whipping cream and butter. I mean, there's like so many different ways. I kind of just took what I thought sounded good, and that's what we're gonna.
So what are we gonna do?
I'll show you when we get into the kitchen.
See, I don't even know.
Right.
She doesn't give me any inside information. It almost looks like a Keurig.
Yeah.
A combination of a Keurig and a blender.
I don't know if you can see that. Hold and twist to release bowl. Oh, okay. Here we go. See, it's not that hard. And then here's the lid. Take that off. So apparently mine only comes with 2 cups, which is good because there's 2 of us.
There's 2 of us. That's all we need. Because honestly, if we had 3, 4, 5 cups, whatever, we'd probably eat 3, 4, 5 cups. So this way at
we'll
least.
probably make them a couple times a week, and I think that that'll be fine.
Kind of like the keto shakes that we make every couple of times a week.
Yeah.
I get a keto shake and I love them, but I only get one like once every 6 weeks. I have to beg and plead.
And then I make them and he leaves them in the refrigerator anyway. He goes to work and forgets them, so it doesn't matter.
I'm getting old. Memory ain't quite what it used to be.
Alright, so you have this, it looks like a coffee maker, and then you're going to make your keto chows and they're going to dump them in here, and then this is going to go inside of this. So you put the lid on and put it in.
That's a cool feature that you actually make the Creami or the keto ice cream.
You make the keto chow. It's like making it's like
but you make it in the container that you're eventually going to consume it.
Right. So here's the blade, and from what I understand, this, because I have watched a couple of videos, so I'm not completely not knowing what's going on, but this is magnetic from what. Yep, there you go. Obviously, we're gonna have to plug it in. Just put your cup in so it nestles down in there.
You got to be smarter than the Creami.
Yeah, well, everyone makes this look so easy, but no one shows you
That's because they do it 20 times before they record it, and when they edit it, it looks like they're geniuses.
Yeah.
You're not doing that. You're actually showing people that you are sometimes uncoordinated.
2,000 years later.
I am always uncoordinated. This is why I don't cook. There's got to be a way it latches on there.
I think you got to take the lid off, dear.
Oh. Oops. See,
That's the only reason why I'm here,
If I can do it, anybody can do it. Alright, so the Creami would sit down in there.
I think it doesn't just sit. I think it...
No, it does. It's nestled in there.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, look at that.
Lid just snaps right on, just like that.
The lid's probably...
I'm very confused. I guess this must go inside. Whoop, guys. I told him to get the smart directions out.
No, she said we're just going to look at it.
Apparently this goes inside of here because it's going to go down.
Yeah, it goes inside the lid. It says right there, outer bowl lid, blade, creamy container, outer bowl.
Heel here, but I don't know how the blade fits up in there.
Okay, watch.
Okay, there's a lock. You turn the handle on the lock and you press the blade up inside.
Make sure it's in there all the way, and then it locks right on it.
Alright. Okay, that's latched on. And this is going to go up underneath there. Does it lock in there?
Of course it locks in there.
Ah, okay.
See, you turn it and it lifts it up and locks it into place.
Okay. Alright guys, so as you can see, piece of cake, no problem at all.
See, we'd have had some pre-run-throughs so that we could have made this look really good, like we were.
No, but that's not the point. I want to see what it's like to open it without having used it 50 times and you know exactly how it works. It can be a little bit tricky, especially if you're me. So, alright, so we twist and lock and this pulls out. We take the lid off, so see, we're figuring it out. We're going to take these containers into the kitchen. Probably, we'll wash these out real quick just to, because they're new. We'll be right back with you guys when we're actually ready to make the Creamies. Okay guys, as you can see, I have everything here on the counter that we're going to need. We're going to be mixing this in our Ninja Bullet that I already have. We have butter, we have a sweetener, we have tarragon, we have a couple different kinds of lilies. I'm going to be doing chocolate covered peanuts in mine, and I'm going to do chocolate covered almonds in Mike's. And then we obviously have the Keto Chow. I'm doing chocolate peanut butter and Mike just doing regular chocolate. So that's going to be our combination, and this is everything we're going to need to get started. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and start with Mike's. So I'm doing 2 tablespoons of butter. I've already pre-melted it, so I'm going to dump that in. I have the chocolate Keto Chow, which smells so good. It just smells delicious already. 1/4 teaspoon of this tarragon, which I had to get on Amazon. They don't sell it in any of the stores around here, so I talked to a couple people and they said, yeah, you pretty much have to order it online. So I have 1/4 teaspoon. Some people like an extra sweetener in there. They say as frozen that it's not as sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in a teeny tiny bit of the stevia. And then we're just going to have to play it by ear whether we want it more sweet, less sweet after we taste it. And then we have 12 ounces of warm water. Because the fill cup on the Ninja has a certain line you can go to. So everyone says if you do 12 ounces of water, that should take us right up to that fill line. And that's it for now because you don't add your mix-ins in until after it's already been frozen. We'll get this on here. I'm going to give it one more blend here. So there's Mike's. And Dawn might be too weak to open this. There it goes. We don't want to waste any, so I'm going to shake as much of this off here as I possibly can. And then this is what I was talking about, how there's like a max fill line. That's as far as you want to go because it has to be able to blend once it's in the actual creamy. If we dump this in here, everyone says that it should take us right up to that. Pretty darn close. I mean, there's still some in here. My friend Sharon, who we'll also be talking about a little bit later in this video, also said after you do the first spin to add a couple tablespoons of warm water. So this even gives us a little bit of room to add that. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It almost is like a pudding. At this point, like a pudding consistency. I mean, we got a tiny bit of space here, but for the most part, that did exactly what they said it was going to do. So I made Mike's first because it was just chocolate, so I can go ahead and just add chocolate peanut butter without even cleaning the Ninja out, so that'll be great. So that one's ready to go into the freezer. So I went ahead and melted 2 more tablespoons of butter, so this one's for mine. We got our chocolate peanut butter Keto Chow. Chocolate toffee is one of my favorites. I love the caramel macchiato hot with coffee. Cold, I really like the raspberry cheesecake is one of my favorites, but chocolate peanut butter ranks up there because you all know my love affair with peanut butter. I mean, it is what it is. We got the Terra gum again. And I know if you have a Vitamix, you can do multiple at once if you're making like the same flavor. We're just doing it separate because this is what I have. I don't have a Vitamix. Plus, that way Mike and I can each have like 2 different flavors. I'm excited to try like different combinations of keto chow and see what we can come up with. Go ahead and put the sweetener in like we did before. Hopefully I'm not making it too sweet. I'm not used to using liquid stevia, and it doesn't come out in a drop. It comes out in like a spray. So we're gonna hope for the best. We got our 12 ounces of warm water, and we will put the lid on. Give it a little shake. Everyone's talking about how loud the Creami is, to be prepared for that. But I've been using this NutriBullet for years now, and it's loud too. I don't know if the Creami is louder than that, but we're gonna have to mark these so when they come out of the freezer, because they're gonna look very similar. We're not gonna know which is which. We got our other bowl here. I don't want to lose any of that. It makes me sad. So after we're done with this, these obviously, I've been told they have to go into the freezer from 12 to 24 hours, and that people have tried them at 12 hours and tried them at 24 hours, and they've not noticed a difference at all, like in the consistency. So you can do either or. We will probably have to finish filming this video tomorrow after work. It'll be at least 12 hours, if not longer. So, all right, so then you put the lid on, and these have to go into the freezer. So we'll see you when we're ready to actually mix them up. Okay guys, so it is now Monday. It's the next day. Obviously you can see our keto chow ice cream is frozen. I don't know how good of a shot that's getting, but as everyone says, it's kind of crystallized. And then before we put it in the freezer last night, we put a rubber band around mine so that we would know like this is the chocolate peanut butter, because otherwise we might not know which is which. From what I understand, let's hope we're going to do this right. We're going to take this apart and we're going to set our keto chow container down in there. So there's a little line here and there's a line here that kind of shows you like where you got to line it up. Okay, locks in. Okay, and then you put it in here and it locks, and as you turn you can see that it just like goes up and it's gonna click into place. From what everyone says, we're gonna do 1 round of light ice cream. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it on. First time turning it on, and then we're gonna hit light ice cream. It is loud. Everyone's like, it's really loud. It's loud. I forget how long they said it takes. 3 or 4 minutes, I think. It's like shaking all over the place. I hope that's normal. So, I don't know if you can hear me because this is loud, but there are little white lights on here, and it started off with 1 light lit up, and now it's on the last one. I think that means it's like getting close to being done. Yep, because all 4 lights have lit up, so now it's done. I know you can't immediately start another cycle until you disengage it. I'm just gonna disengage it real quick and then have you guys look and see what it looks like. It looks like, and someone else said this before, it looks like Dippin' Dots, because it's just like a powdery consistency. Whoops. Well, that didn't work. I was going to taste it to see if it tasted powdery. So somebody else told me that before we start the next cycle to add 2 tablespoons of warm water to it. So I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of warm water. Okay, go back in. Voila. And then we're going to hit light ice cream again. You can see here, you got 1 dot. And as it goes through, it'll light up the other dots. Well, that is definitely starting to look more like ice cream. I watched Chris Bear's Keto Chow video on him making ice cream, and he suggested, oh, look at that consistency. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Now what he suggested is make a hole in the center and dump your mix-ins in there and then put it on respin. He thinks that respin works better than the actual mix-in button because it chops it up and gets it throughout the ice cream a little bit better. This one's mine, so I'm doing the milk chocolate covered peanuts. Didn't make my hole big enough. Guess if we just press that down, we'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna drop it back in here. Turn it, lock it, and I am going to try, instead of mix-in, I'm going to hit this respin button. Alright guys, I think we might be done. Let's take a look, See what we got. And I'm not really gonna know what it tastes like until we try it for you guys on camera. But when you take these out, these have been in the freezer, so they are ice cold. One of the things that we got, Sharon, our friend who did some other embroidery for us for Keto Ohio, I'll talk about that in a little bit. She makes these koozies. So I got one for Mike and one for me that you can put your ice cream down in it, so when you're holding it, your hands don't get cold. Plus this way we know which one's which. I'm gonna go ahead and do Mike's off camera because you guys don't want to see me redo the whole thing again. Then we'll be back with you shortly to do our taste test. So see you soon. Okay guys, we're back. Our ice cream is all made, so I got mine.
And I've got mine.
Mike has his. Again, I'm going to put Sharon's link down in the description if you want to order something from her. I can't remember the name of it because it has like a Hawaiian name or something, if I remember correctly. I remember
that, but I don't know it
Yeah, so I'm not sure the name exactly of it, but she sent me the link, so I will link that in the description down below. But we are going to go ahead and give this Keto Chow ice cream a try for the first time.
Don't jump ahead. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
As Joe and Rachel do, they go dink.
Ding. I'm going to try another bite just to be sure.
Just to be sure that it's delicious?
Mm-hmm.
We have a small problem.
The blade came off.
The blade came off in Mike's ice cream.
You're going to...
It's not sharp.
It's not sharp, so she's going to lick it clean right on camera. I'm getting all choked up. It's so good. I think it tastes amazing. It's a different variation of the Keto Chow as we drink it as a shake. I'm guessing it's probably more cost effective because you get more, maybe.
Yeah, I think you do get more.
And it's healthier for you.
Yeah, the ingredients are cleaner than anything you can buy at the store.
All around, I think it's great. I mean, you can make it whatever flavor you want. The keto ice cream that we were eating, that we were buying in the store, only had a few flavors. And I only liked even less than what they had to offer. So this allows me...
Well, and there's over 20 different Keto Chow flavors.
Right.
And then on top of that, there's other combinations you can make where you mix two different kinds of Keto Chow together and add like an extract of some kind, and you can completely make up a different flavor. Last night I was talking to Emily, Robin, and Callie, and Callie's like a mixologist. She came up with a ton of different ways you could make it. That poses the question, if you have made Keto Chow ice cream, what is your favorite combination? Put it in the comments down below.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
And maybe we can try those. We're going to go ahead and just enjoy this. It's really good. I love the texture of it.
Yep.
I mean, it's very creamy.
Very creamy.
It's so weird because when it comes out of the freezer, it just looks like frozen ice crystals, like water. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it gets this creamy once it goes through the creamy is crazy. So,
hence the name.
Creamy.
Creamy.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my struggles and successes for the week. We went out to eat 3 times this week, since I did my last video. The first time I told you guys it was my birthday. So last Saturday was my birthday, and we went to Bonefish Grill.
Wait a minute, I have to interrupt. Technically last Saturday was the 15th. That was not your birthday.
Past Saturday.
A week ago Saturday was your birthday.
A week ago Saturday was my birthday, and we went to Bonefish Grill. I did not completely stay keto at Bonefish Grill. There is an appetizer that we really, really like at Bonefish Grill called Bang Bang Shrimp.
Bang Bang Shrimp.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh my gosh, I can taste it now.
I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's lightly battered and it has like a sweet and spicy kind of dressing on it. So I'm sure that dressing has some sugar in it. Yeah. And then with the shrimp being battered. So Mike and I shared an order of that. My dinner was completely keto. I had filet and I had lobster tail, green beans, but then I also had a side of Brussels sprouts, which is normally keto, but these were Kung Pao Brussels sprouts, and they again had some kind of like a sweet sauce on them. Well, yeah,
anytime you get something that's of the Asian
so it definitely had sugar in it. Yeah, so those two things were definitely off plan.
I don't even remember what I got. I got a combo, steak and shrimp. I think I got steak and shrimp. Mine was pretty much keto because I think I had asparagus with mine. I think I added that to it.
So other than the Bang Bang Shrimp.
Other than the Bang Bang Shrimp, I was also pretty keto friendly.
Until we got to dessert.
Well, again, so let's recap. It was her birthday, so they offered her a free complimentary dessert. I'm keto flexible, so guess what?
So one of my girlfriends, knowing that I'm keto, that came to dinner with us, did bring me a keto cheesecake from Pangea Keto. So she knew, and she planned ahead, and that was so sweet of her to think of me and know that I probably wouldn't want to eat dessert there. But she also brought cupcakes for everybody else.
Right, which I did not have.
But then I did get the complimentary dessert, which was like a chocolate chip cookie.
It was 3 chocolate chip cookies with a scoop of ice cream and some chocolate syrup.
And so he
none
ate
of it was
that.
keto.
Yeah, so you can't say you were keto because you definitely were.
All right,
off
never
keto.
mind. I retract my statement.
So normally we get like a pint of ice cream, and I can usually eat a pint of ice cream. This seems like a lot. Like this is a lot more than a pint. Yeah. This is definitely going to be like 2 to 3 servings. It has to be. This is huge. Okay.
Well, we haven't eaten dinner yet either, so I'm not really wanting to sit here and eat a whole tub of ice cream.
Yeah, but it's good.
It does taste good, but it is also filling.
It seems more filling than just regular
ice cream, right. Like the empty calorie regular ice cream that you eat, you feel like you can just keep mashing it in and it really doesn't do anything. But this actually feels like it's filling me up a little bit. Like I'm not wanting to eat this whole thing.
Right. But see, then I think, and let me know down below, so if we don't eat the whole thing, we put the lid on it, put it back in the freezer, and then what do we do? Respin it?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think when it comes back out it's going to be creamy like this. But you guys let us know.
I think it will be, especially if it sits for a few minutes, and I think it will.
We'll find out. So anyway, that was Saturday, last Saturday, a week ago Saturday, for my birthday. The following day, on Sunday, we had a girls' day at the pumpkin farm. We had decided we were going to Mike didn't go.
Invited.
It was just the girls.
It was girls.
We were going to an Amish buffet. Now, I don't know if any of you have all ever been to an Amish buffet, but it's not keto. They make homemade bread, homemade noodles, homemade mashed potatoes, like everything that's on there, it's carbs. It's a lot of carbs.
We've eaten there before. It's a lot of food. They've got so much food and so many different selections. So yes, it is not keto. You can eat keto or be really close to strict keto, but it's tough.
I stayed just with all the meats, and I know that there probably wasn't the best ingredients in them, and there might have been some sauces that weren't keto, but I had like a slice of meatloaf. I had some pulled beef. I got a chicken breast, which was breaded, but I pulled the breading off and just ate like the white meat like out of the middle of it. There were some sausages, like Polish sausages, like almost like kielbasa, and it was like sliced up, so I had some of that. And I also started with a salad. So I had a salad with toppings on it that I knew were keto. So I started off with that salad, and then I just ate meat and stayed away from all the other like sides and stuff. So I think I did the best I could with it being an Amish buffet, because honestly there's very little on there that would be keto. So that was Sunday. This past Saturday was our Keto Ohio event. So I don't know if you can see my shirt. I'm going to try to stand up so you can kind of see it. This is my shirt that I wore to Keto Ohio.
First ever Keto Ohio.
Yeah, and it was so much fun, guys. We had 21 people come, and most people from Ohio, but we had a couple from Kentucky and a couple from Indiana, which was amazing. And when I was telling you guys about Sharon, she did these tote bags for our event. She embroidered our logo and the year on there, and this had all of our swag in it. So I'm just going to kind of go through it real quickly for you. We had enough giveaways that everybody there, 21 people, won something. We had keto crates.
I wanted to say something, so I didn't go to the Keto Ohio. I could have. I chose not to because it was limited seating, and I knew that there were probably other people that wanted to go, and I just felt like it would be in the best interest of the group itself. So I stayed home. In the short time that you guys planned this,
about 2 months.
I mean, that's really not a long time. It started out as being just a lunch date, basically, between you and a few people.
A couple people in Ohio,
But it grew to over 20 people. And then, all of a sudden...
And we still had other people at the end who wanted to come, and we just could not accommodate
But you ended
everybody.
up getting a ton of donations, and Maitreya, who helped you with this whole thing, reached out, and they were more than gracious. I could not believe, and the stuff you're going to see, it's amazing.
Just on a side note, the food that day at this restaurant, we went to a place called District 13 in Sunbury, Sunbury, Ohio, and it was delicious. The guy who was taking care of us, shout out to Jack. He was our server. He was also the bartender. He took all of our orders, took care of all of our drinks, made sure we got all of our food, and he did it in such a way that we didn't have to wait very long. He was very, very good.
So Donna's telling me about this. You guys made reservations, but then when you got there,
he didn't know about it. The manager wasn't there that day,
right? So they hadn't necessarily filled him in, and not only did he not complain.
No, he was fantastic. He helped us move tables around and get everything set up the way that we wanted it.
Right, and then, like she said, very organized, took care of them in a nice fashion so that nobody had to wait for a long period of time. Nobody was missed. Everybody got their orders. Everybody got their drinks. And when you relayed that to me, I was like, holy cow, this has got so...
He took the orders from one table and then took that back to the kitchen and then came back and got the orders from the next table and just kind of worked his way down. That way the kitchen wasn't getting bombarded with all of our orders at once. And then in that systematic way, that's how the orders started coming out. And it didn't take them long. Like, I just was very, very impressed.
If you're on a road trip and you are anywhere near Sunbury, Ohio, stop at District 13.
Yeah, they did a great job.
And have a meal and ask for Jack.
Yeah.
And if he's at the bar, because he's a bartender, stop in and say hi.
Okay, so I'm going to go through this super quick because this
is not a break open the bag.
Yeah. So we got a donation from Ultima. Everyone got this sample pack in their swag bag, and Ultima also donated 3 or 4 door prizes, tubs of electrolytes, and like a glass cup that said Ultima on it that was really nice. Everybody got 2 bags of Bunker Hill cheese crisps, which we had at Keto Palooza. They're an Ohio company. It was random. There's all different flavors. I happened to get salt and vinegar, and I also got jalapeno, which are 2 flavors that I really like. I don't think Mike likes either one of those. So.
Nope, I won't be eating those. She'll be having those for herself.
I thought everybody got 2 keto chows, but I only have 1. I got the cookies and cream. Again, it was a variation. Everyone got different ones. Keto Chow also donated door prizes. They donated an essential pack, and then they donated all these keto chows, and what we had left, we made that also an extra gift. I think we had 6 extra packs from what they had sent us for the swag bags, and we put those aside and made that like an extra door prize. So cool. Keto Chow, always fantastic. We have an Element variety pack of the different flavors that they have, and again, Element donated, I think we had 4 door prizes from Element. We have a small 2-ounce bottle of Redmond Real Salt, and let me just tell you, Redmond stepped up to the plate, because not only did they give this, which is a substantial size bottle, to every single person, they donated a couple bottles of their immunity relight, but then they donated like 6 full-size bottles of their different flavors. The 3-pack of the seasoned salt, a garlic salt, a lemon salt, and then another regular salt. And we made that one gift. So somebody
made out like a bandit.
Rusty made out like a bandit. He got all 6 bottles of the Redmond. That was awesome. Nut pods, everyone kind of got different flavors of this. The one I got is called Coffee Cake. Monk Pack, keto granola bars, so chocolate cocoa chip. Magic Spoon, cocoa peanut butter, and Magic Spoon also donated a giveaway. It was 3 boxes of bars, like different flavors, and we made that one gift. So somebody won all 3. Yeah, so somebody won all 3 boxes. Here's another Monk Pack. I should have went,
because I could have won something.
The Monk Pack Nut and Seed bar. And then just a couple Relight sticks. The Relight Immunity, but in 2 different flavors. We have blackberry and pineapple orange. So I think that's what they had donated in the tubs to be giveaways. Dr. Price's Electrolyte Mix. I have never tried this, but since they donated them, I will be trying it. So we got that. Dr. Price gave us another one.
Well, different flavors.
That. So we got 2. So we just got some coupons from different companies. Keto Chow, some literature. Keto Primo, their sauces. We got some coupons for Keto Bakes, who I won a huge prize pack at Keto Palooza. It was worth like close to $300. It was crazy. It was like 15 packs in a cookbook. It was wonderful. We have a coupon for Moon Cheese for $1 off, which we love, and $3 on Monk Pack. And then this is just a card for Bunker Hill. So just some literature that's in there. And that was everything in there. But I think considering it was our first...
you got some beef sticks and stuff too.
Yeah, we had some other beef sticks and cheese, but we didn't have enough for everybody. So we kind of went around and passed them out to whoever wanted them. And we were joking that they were appetizers. Yeah. So... And we took pictures for those companies because it was Mission Meats and I can't remember the cheese company. Maitreya would know, and I feel awful that I can't remember, but we posted pictures on Instagram, so we shouted out to those companies. So my gift that I won was an ultimate replenishing electrolyte mix. It was the lemonade. It's like a bigger tub, so that was actually what I got. And then what I ate when we were there was called a Veggie Delight, and what it was it was zoodles, and it had peppers, mushrooms, cheese, and then I had them add grilled chicken to it. I tried to order something like just not a steak or something that I could have at home. I just wanted,
try something different.
So that's what I ate that day. That brings us to today. So I got up this morning and I got on the scale and I weighed in at 173.2.
All right.
That's my lowest weight since I started my channel. The lowest weight prior to that was 174.6. So I went down like...
You're in uncharted territory,
Yeah,
right?
I wanted to be at 173 before Keto Palooza. That was my goal. I did not hit that. So it's been a couple extra weeks before I hit that goal, but I'm super happy to have hit 173. And with that being said, I had told you guys I was going to kind of talk about or think about what my next small goal was going to be. I would love to be in the 160s by Thanksgiving. It's a little over 3 pounds, and we have
that's not unfeasible at all.
6 weeks? So that's a half a pound a week. So you saw that the last 2 weeks I was kind of at 175 and I was just kind of hovering right there. I hadn't moved at all. But with Keto Palooza, we did have like a lot more snacks than normal and stuff. So this week I was kind of back on track, other than last Saturday having those couple little things that were
But see, that
plan.
just goes to show you too that you can still do that.
Right, but that's been over a week ago. So
Right, but you didn't go nuts, but you enjoyed the meal.
173.2. I was super excited when I stepped on the scale this morning. I was like, 173, because I skipped, I was at 175 last week, so I skipped right back over the 174s. And I'm even like in the low 173s. It was 173.2.
We don't normally do my struggles and successes, and we're not going to today, but I did weigh in today as well. I want to share it with you because I'm trying to stay between 150 and 155. And last week I weighed in at 156.8. Today I was 154.2. I have been more keto flexible lately, but from Keto Palooza until now, I have tried to get back on track as well, more so, and I feel it. And when I got up this morning, I was like, holy cow, it just feels good. Again, the numbers always make you feel good if it's going down, but I mean, I literally felt good. Yeah, so we both had a very successful week, and I think that's awesome.
So,
and now she can't talk because she's
She's
shoving her mouth full of keto ice cream.
And it's crazy. It just doesn't seem like it's going down. Like, I'm taking bites and there's just still so much in there. I'm like, wow. It really does make a lot.
Yeah.
Because normally I can sit down and pound down a pint of ice cream like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
I never eat like just a serving of ice cream. If I get it out, I eat the whole thing.
Yeah, because that's just too hard.
But honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this.
Well, I don't want to finish it. I want to make it last.
Yeah.
That's also a good thing because, I mean, you're not eating it for the nourishment, right? You're eating it just for the enjoyment and for the...
Well, as a treat, but if I am full and then I don't want to eat, if I didn't want to have like a big dinner, I would not be opposed to just making that my dinner.
I suppose.
You would drink a shake as a meal, so what's the difference?
Yeah, but I look at it, ice cream as a dessert. So to me, I don't think I could. I mean, I could do it, but I wouldn't feel good about it.
We're grown-ups. If we want to have ice cream for dinner,
insert laugh track there, please.
Yeah, we can have that for dinner.
Right.
Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight, and we will be back with you next week.
Wait a minute, we are going to do that?
Well, probably not him.
Wait a minute.
No.
This is getting to be a regular thing.
No.
I'm like in 3 in a row.
We've had too much Mike.
No, I want to hear in the comments below. Too much Mike or not enough Mike, okay? And
I don't even know what next week's video is going to be, so
clearly it doesn't involve me. Unless you guys tell her otherwise. I won the peanut butter competition. Help me win, guys. Do you want more Mike or less Mike?
Oh, that reminds me. So I have another, I guess what would be considered a struggle.
Uh-oh.
I opened my peanut butter today.
Oh.
We bought that, like 6 weeks ago?
Well, I don't know about that, but we bought it several weeks ago.
It's when I did our shopping video. So, I mean, you can go back and look at the date and we could know exactly when it was. Actually, it would show up here if I put it in the cards. I had made Mike's dad a banana keto chow pudding, and he wasn't eating it. He ate a little bit of it, but I ended up bringing it home. So I ate some of that this morning with some peanut butter, like drizzled on top of it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I did open it, but I didn't go crazy.
But you didn't eat the whole jar.
I didn't eat the whole jar. So, you know, struggle, success,
Right,
however you
right.
want to look at it.
I think it's a success.
But
It's a success.
the fact that it took me this long to even open the jar,
I know.
I mean...
She's like a crack addict when it comes to peanut butter. I am
it's
shocked it lasted this long.
Bad, yeah. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that yet. Hit that bell notification button. That way when I upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.